You know, there's a lot of things in this world that we all go through. There's a lot of things that we sacrifice, and there's a lot of things that we do to provide for our families. When it comes to me, and you all, most of y'all know me for years upon years, and you know how I roll, and you know what I'm all about. No matter what, if you've cheered for me, if you booed me, if you said that I sucked, if you said that I was great, if you said that I needed to improve, if you said that you're not good enough, if you said that I was bad, no matter what, you all have always had your opinions and thoughts and your personalities. I appreciate every single one of you all for that. But you see, where there comes appreciation, there comes retribution. And with what retribution means is that there are some people, and I do say some people, that just don't appreciate you no matter what you do or no matter what you say. And before I talk about protecting my investment, we have some issues to address. You, 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 really, 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 you really think that you can just get rid of me on social media? You really think that you can just walk away? Let me explain something to you. I was in an incident just like this nearly 2 years ago. No, make it 3 years ago. The same issue, the same thing. I was liking someone, and all just because I liked this person at the Orange and Black, of course, at U Pike, they got rid of me on social media, and they just pretty much turned away from me. In other words, they just ignored me and just went the other way. Now, is it my fault that I go through a lot of stuff? You're probably right. Is it my fault that I get a lot of heartbreaks when it comes to trying to date women, when I try to be with women, when I try to be with my Miss Amazing? You're probably right. Is it my fault that a lot of friends get hurt and a lot of families get hurt? Maybe so. But here's the thing about me. No matter how bad I've acted, no matter how devious I wanted to be, no matter how arrogant I wanted to be, you know, sometimes I've always been cocky, sometimes I've always been great, sometimes I've always been the bad guy and the good guy. And a lot of people actually do want me to be a heel. But see, here's the problem with that. I'm too much good of a person, too much great of a guy, and got too much of a great fan base to be heel. And if you turn me heel, I don't know what to say. That's like I was one of the last remaining young Christians in the Tri-City area until we started seeing a lot of young people get saved back in 2011, 2012. From 2003 up to 11, I was one of the last remaining young Christians to not only be saved, but to stay saved. And went through a lot. But here's the thing, and I'm getting back to my point. You really think that you can block me on social media? You really think that you can walk away? You really think that you're the only one? You really think that you're the only one? I got news for you. There's over 4,000 Miss Amazons, 4,000 Miss Amazons that are always in line, that are always ready, they're always willing to be with Poncho Blazin ATM. And if I really wanted to say what I really wanted to say, I would be thrown off the air right now at the World Global Express, because this is a PG show, of course, and you can't really say what you want to say, but in PG terms. No matter how great I did on my work job, because you and I know that we work together as a team, especially when it comes to getting time down and stuff. And no matter how great I did on my job, it seemed like it was never ever good enough. Never ever great enough. But you see, and I love you, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, but you let stuff get in the way sometimes. And you let things come and go, and you let people get to you. But here's the difference between you and some other people that I still work with, is that some of them, a lot of them, are humble compared to you. I don't know if it's just frustration at times or just whatever, but that's all I can say on that. You ain't the only one that can be a Miss Amazing. There's over 4,000 Miss Amazings, and if I'm not with you, hey, I got over 4,000 Miss Amazings on Earth. Over 4,000 Miss Amazings in heart, in soul, and in spirit. So even if I don't get Miss Amazing, even if I don't get a relationship, even if I don't have somebody, I will always be with the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I will always be with God Almighty, because He is my number one, and He will always be my number one in my eyes. He will always have my heart. Jesus Christ will always have my heart and my soul. So you can keep me blocked off of social media. You can keep me your distance away. Hey, I still think you're one of the most beautifulest women around. But hey, if you don't want nothing with me, hey, that's fine with me though. Like I said, you think you're the only one? You, of all people, you think you're the only one? There's over 4,000 Miss Amazings. Like I said, even if I'm not with Miss Amazing in actuality, hey, I'm still with my God and my Savior Jesus. But there ain't nothing like a physical connection though. There's only so much you, God, could do. But like that physical aspect, you need a woman's presence there. But like I said, I'm cool if I'm not with Miss Amazing though. I'm fine by that. But protecting my investment, when it comes to protecting my investment, yes, if that means by making sure that we got what we got, and if that protecting my investment is making sure that we got what we need, and protecting those around me, putting food on the table for my family and my fans and friends, then yes, I am protecting my investment. And if that means protecting my investment, getting that red shirt possibly one day, that red shirt, or possibly owning a business besides digital records in the World Global Express, then yes, I am protecting my investment. And who knows, with me getting that red shirt, or with me being the owner of the big time actual music businesses, or stepping in and being a pastor someday, hey, by all means, I'm going to protect my investment.